coming on gives them a chance to give Tirasin a bit of a break. He's worked very hard for them in this competition, but also Mano Polking here rotating the squad around, giving opportunities to some players who perhaps, likes of Adisak, for example, have not seen much in terms of minutes in this competition. And he still will have that physical presence up front and ability to hang on to it. And then Wirotep coming into central defence. He played
not his natural role, but he did that. He did that in the last game.
Yeah, first leg. Had to go into central defence after Elas Dola picked up an injury, and he did a really good job.
Paui was having a couple of problems, wasn't he? He was facing Pratama Arhan on that side, and Ramai as well. There was Pratama Arhan. Aforementioned Ramai. So the mission here, Roshan, 3 more goals for Indonesia. 3 unanswered goals as well, we have to be clear. Adisak constructs for the new forward, Borden Pala. Here's Tiraton. That was about as good a half as Indonesia could have hoped for. Perhaps another goal would have just given them an extra bit of belief, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would have going into half-time with 2 goals. We've given them a big boost coming into this second 45. Would have made it a lot more exciting for us neutrals as well, and for Indonesian fans here in the stadium and out there watching along.
Here is Chanatip. Back to Borden Pala. Back to Tiraton. Hits him up, ball across. And that was just too close. To Nadeo. No way that Sukuchok's going to get to it. Would you say that certainly the substitutions, or at least a couple of them, would have been a reaction to what they experienced in the first half and how the Indonesians came hard at them?
Yeah, perhaps a bit of that, but also I think I said this in the first half, for all that Indonesia did in the first 45, for all the effort, the intensity and the enjoyable way in which they showed up here, still is just 1-0. There's still that 3-goal cushion for Thailand. And Mano Polking has spoken about trusting his squad and the ability of the players in there. And he's shown it throughout this competition. And he's got quality in that Thai squad to use.
Yeah, he has said that from that good result in the first leg, they feel a little more freedom today. And he said they wanted to play the way they like. And he said no reason to change that. One goal that they have conceded. It's a reassuring presence, isn't he?
Right.
Ball. Again, it's really well done. Not something you see him do too much of, Ramai.
Play from the left winger, one of that front line, back to help his side out defensively. But yeah, pity what can play box to box, can sit in front of the defence. At times in this competition, he's had to protect that back line. The crowd doing everything they can to help their
teams, their respective teams. And this will be watched by millions around the world as well. That's captured the imagination. A region of more than 500 million people. Football mad region in Southeast Asia, and they've been treated to some superb football over the last month or so. Here is Pitiwat. Up to Chanatip. Looking to maybe get a bit more into this game. Chanatip was quiet by his high standards in the first half. Oh, and Eddie Malana taken out there. Witan Sulaiman, I should say.
Yeah, Ricky Kambwala is not happy with Wiratap. The way he went in there.
He's claiming an elbow into the chest of Witan. The referee looked to be going to his pocket.
Yeah, he's booked Wiratap. Oh, it's a wild lunge from Wiratap, and it's a forearm. It looks to just have gone into the chest of Witan.
He's up fairly quickly, and Wiratap minutes and is in the book.
Yeah, Shin Tae-yong's trying to make the
very politely
make the case for an elbow.
On that defeat, I want to keep encouraging the players to focus on the positives. Thailand had the perfect match, and his team had not played so well. Oh, that ball just wouldn't fall to Dedek Setiawan.
It was Wiratap who was just coming back in, getting a touch on that. Otherwise, Dedek was in behind. A few errors defensively here from Thailand. Just see Wiratap gets caught wrong side, but he's done well to recover and put the ball away from Dedek.
There's Tiraton. Does love to come in field, doesn't he? All the way from left back.
Well, you see when he does move in field, see Borden push out wide onto this left-hand side. That's a way for them to maintain their shape, maintain their balance. And now they just hang on to the ball long enough here, Thailand, for them to again restructure. So Tiraton can move back across, and now Borden can push on forward.
Delightful ball into the path of Narupani. He drags it back. Important touch there from Chanatip. He's done so well. How many times have we seen him? Borden Pala.
They've deserved that goal, Thailand, for the start that they've made in the second half. And the fight shown here by Chana to Borden, who was actually trying to wrap his foot around, trying to create that angle so that he could wrap his foot around it and guide it towards the far post. Couldn't quite get it out from underneath his feet, so decided to have a toe poke at it. Nadeo could only push it out into the center of the penalty box. And Adisak has come on and made a difference. And I think that should be it for Thailand in terms of the title.
His 11th goal in the AFF overall, his first in this tournament. He scored 8 in the last edition where he was the top scorer, but that one very, very important indeed. And that might put to bed some of the ghosts he may have had after missing a penalty in right at the end of that semi-final against Malaysia, which saw the Malaysians go through in 2018. But that, as Roshan said, is probably it though. Who knows? Well, a good early start for Indonesia in the first half, and now for Thailand in the second.
Yeah, they've regained control of this game, Thailand.
All three of the subs have played a role. Wirata preventing the ball getting to Didik, Adisak scoring that goal, and Pitiwat in midfield controlling things.
That's right. Look how strong he is there as well. Even though now he's just gone right through the back of him.
Just going back to that goal, Roshan, it was Chantic, remember, who just onto the ball to build up to that goal.
That's right.
Incredible. He does it again and again. Here's ball in Fala. Return ball to him from Supachok. Nadeo punches clear. Ramai can't clear the ball himself. It's an own goal! And they've got the lead here. Delight now for Manapolkin, who surely must believe, as do the Thai fans, that is it.
Well, Indonesian dreams well and truly crushed here by Thailand. Borden, what an impact down his left-hand side. Fighting for it first to these second balls, and it's unfortunate. I think Nadeo would have had that covered. There wasn't too much pace on that shot. But excellent work by Supachok to set this one up. And Asnawi sliding that one into the back of his own net. You know, there's been a bit of drama around Asnawi in his reaction to Faris Ramli's penalty that was saved. They could have given a free kick for that, but decided to play it on. A shot from Saraj going into the back of the net via Asnawi.
No goal from Asnawi. I think that shot from Saraj could well have, well, they're awarding it to Saraj. That would have been off target. Either way, it was covered by Nadeo and it came off Asnawi. Looks like it will be it, you would think. 6-1 now is the aggregate score. And the response is to bring on striker Anis and one of the players of the tournament for Indonesia, Irfan Jaya. Now what or who will they sacrifice? Could be like for Didik and Anis. Might Ramai also have to make way. Well, it's very loud and celebratory in the blue part of this stadium, as you can imagine. Celebrations have certainly started. Brilliant to see. So it is indeed Hannes coming on for Didik Setiawan. And Ramai makes way for Irfan. That's between those two, they tend to flip with each other. But Irfan is an explosive player himself. And he gets you goals.
Yeah, he does. And he's been a good contributor for Indonesia in terms of his attacking output. Irfan Jaya. Yeah, Pitiwat coming across and showing his power and strength. It's won back well by Witan Sulaiman.
Was that a foul? Was that a foul? Irfan can't believe it.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure that was enough for a penalty. They give it a clever pass in behind Kritsada, and then arm across. Perhaps another referee on another day would have seen that arm across and felt that Irfan Jaya was being taken down by Kritsada.
They always run that position. There's Ricky Kambuaya. Nice little touch on to Witan Sulaiman, easy. Siwarak, and there's a big roar of approval there from Siwarak, who will probably be the most happy and relieved person in the stadium, Rushan.
Yeah. Say his teammates bailed him out, but
What a devastating couple of minutes that was for Thailand.
dropped off at the start of that pass. Off the ball, and then the finishing has been clinical.
Into the path of Hannes.
This guy is
Off the Andra.
changing the I think one of the big differences between this side and perhaps previous sides is that we're going to sort of grow together as a generation, as a team, and I hope they're allowed to do that. I really hope they're allowed to do that. And getting bodies into the
They might be hungry for a few more. Back to the Thai skipper. What the fuck we did? Now Kritsada. How will they play out this next? "25 minutes or so ties." Borden. Now Superchok. Marabudden getting in on the act. Borden goes down, play continues. And Indonesia giving away. They're boxed in at the moment.
Yeah, they can't get out. Just the control from Thailand. They've got bodies around. Every time they lose the ball, players are in close contact with each other. Nice close connections to link those passes, and when they lose it, they can press together as well. Saraj busy in the center of the park, linking those passes together. Here he is involved again. It's gone from left to right, back in through the middle border, and this is how they've moved Indonesia around.
Chanatip shot, blocked by Fakhrudin.
When they lose it, they pressed and won it back. It was Chanatip who pounced on that loose ball, that loose pass from Indonesia.
Oh, he's ridden out one challenge, Chanatip.
Can't touch them at the moment.
Good to see another player who's been on the fringes here, Sivakorn, about to come on. Actually, it's going to be Philip Roller, who's actually very, very good, hasn't he? Whenever he's had the opportunity.
And Saraj has had a very good second half, being that connector in midfield. He's decided defense had dropped.
Oh, almost, wasn't it? What a suck. Thailand look hungry for more. Wiratap. Now they've certainly asserted themselves a lot more in the second half, and a big credit there to the changes that Manum Polking made, just to make sure that they could fill off the momentum. But not only that, they have gone on to score 2 goals. One has gone over to that right-hand side for a bit. We talked about this youthful side, Roshan. Are we thinking now in the next Suzuki Cup or the one after, this is when they really come into their own, Indonesia?
Well, I think they certainly be favourites, one of the favourites for the under 23, the AFF under 23 championships that's coming up very soon.
It'll be the bulk of this team, wouldn't it?
Most of the squad will be involved in that competition.
Yeah,
and they can take these experiences along with them into that campaign. I mean, Thailand and Vietnam not going anywhere. The challenge is for Indonesia now to rise up to that level. You'd expect Malaysia coming strong in the next campaign as well, and perhaps having more of a stronger squad that they were able to call up for the next campaign. Singapore on the other side potentially on that. Philippines maybe with a bit more preparation time, and again being able to call up a stronger squad will be another team that will be a huge threat. So there's been a lot of issues around some of the teams in terms of the preparations coming into this.
Here's Roller going strong. Appledin had no choice but to put it out of play. He's been the veteran of the side, shall we say.
And that's what Roller gives you. Pace, energy in the wider positions. It's a lot of fun. Roller
came into this tournament late, flew in from Germany. He's been very much on the ball whenever he's taken to the pitch. There, the fans, you saw a little shot of them there. The Thai fans are certainly having a real blast. There you go. There's a great view of them. Here's Tiraton. Kutsada now joining the party. Stands the ball up. Almost away. Tiraton having a go.
And they're just all over Indonesia at the moment. They're picking up these second balls, these loose balls. And Kutsada, he's got comfortable enough that he can get forward and join in these attacks. Just one back by Thailand. Tiraton deciding, that's opened up for me, why not have a shot at goal?
Touch on there from Chanatip, so aware, isn't he? Adisak waiting for Narubadin to make that run, and here he is. They have fitted so seamlessly in this squad whenever they're called upon. That has been so good to watch.
You can identify the style with Thailand, whether it's the team of the second 11, whoever comes in, they know exactly what their roles are, what they're supposed to do, which positions they're supposed to occupy, and that's great coaching. It's great coaching. I mean, credit to the players as well for being able to take that on board and adapting to that.
The interesting thing that's come out, Roshan, in the last couple of days is that he's only contracted Manupok until the end of this tournament, and he said there have been no talks for now, because of course they're totally focused on finishing this job here. But he has said this, which is quite interesting. He said, of course, if you look at the number of touches there, Tiraton was that the most. As Indonesia come forward and it's found the far corner. A well-taken goal from Egy Maulana out of the blue. And they're level on the night here, Indonesia, and it's something for the fans at least.
Well, that's a really good finish from Egy. What he does here well is he just drops off a little bit, drags Wiratap along with him before spinning in behind. That lovely, clever pass into him by Witan. That's a great finish from that angle and from that distance. To find the far post.
This will give us the best view.
There we go, Witan. Turn, chipped it in behind, and I didn't expect him to score from there. Goes through the legs of Tiraton, who was looking at Siwarak thinking, come on, what's going on? Listen, it's a really good finish from Egy.
Second goal in this tournament, scored one against Singapore.
I think Siwarak reacts a little bit too late to that shot. And perhaps he's been so comfortable, had to back in that goalkeeping position. I'm not sure he's had many touches of the ball in the second half. But he just switched off. It's not been the best outing of matches for Siwarak, best of outings for Siwarak.
Yeah, it could have perhaps done better from that angle, that distance. You'd have thought would have been favourite.
Can they at least go on and try and win it on the night? Indonesia.
That would give them something, wouldn't it, to hold on to? But I think they've certainly done themselves proud tonight. Here is Hannes. Straight to Klitsada. Now, just going back to that point I was making about Manupok, and he said we want to stay the #1 nation in Southeast Asia, so it's important to have continuity. Hint, hint. And he said he hopes to be part of that because he sees a great future with this side. And he said the success has come down to the players. They've done an unbelievable job. So he's crediting a lot of the players, but I think he's got to take a fair bit of that credit too. It's given them belief again, because they had a very poor World Cup qualifying campaign by their standards.
That's right, yeah. Now with his final warning. Trying his best not to send anyone off. I think he's made the right call, just to have a word with Asnawi. I think that's a legitimate challenge to try and win the ball back. I think
we should also add, Roshan, for these two legs of the final, the officiating has been absolutely fine.
Yes, it has been. It has been fine, and I think second leg of Thailand-Vietnam as well was good. Was really good. Sarat, the concern here is feeling his hamstring.
And that might be it for him. Still have one more change to make if they want.
No point risking it. And no point risking it. I mean, the Thais already won.
Yeah, you think, as we look at this goal now, the one that Sarach scored, I thought this was going out of play, Roshan. Perhaps you can...
Looked like it could have been just going out of play. Nadeo would have had it covered. If it's going out of play and it's not on target, then it's an own goal for Asnawi.
This is what I thought it might have been, but we'll be generous right now. He's had a great...
I don't have an issue with him being awarded that goal. I think he's been very good for Thailand. He's been the connector in the middle of the park for them. And this is really great to see.
Yes.
Genpop getting an opportunity.
If I'm not mistaken, I think he's the only player in their squad who has not had any game time, and I'd like to think he would have got some time anyway.